into this year.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Leury Garcia is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's caught.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Carlos Santana stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right, and this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Santana at third. Santana is at second with nobody out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting ninth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Oh, way to get dirty. He is out. Last half of the second set to go. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lindor has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, 2 down now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nomar Mazara is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Lifted the other way to left center. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2. Another one sent foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this. Here comes the first pitch.
The designated hitter, Jose
Clevenger, a 6'4" right-hander, comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yasmani Grandal becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Jose Ramirez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ramirez brings in a batting line above the .450 mark. Do not sleep There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 47 thus far. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That evens it up 1-1. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the... Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side the last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball well outside. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good curveball, strike 2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. To first, fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Slapped hard the opposite way, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 46 now for him on the season, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dylan Cease takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 84, Dylan Cease.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So now Carlos Santana, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Ready now for the White Sox. Jose Abreu, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. To 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasmani Grandal goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. To the plate now, Danny Mendick. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the White Sox. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Domingo Santana. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. So now to the plate, Delino DeShields tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. No hits to this point. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The catcher, number 55.
So striding in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Stepping in, Leury Garcia.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So here's Yoan Moncada. A bouncer to the left side. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. Francisco Lindor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Hunter Wood gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, Pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And he popped him up. Encarnacion takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Wood is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff, you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2 out here and a runner at second. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-1, here it is. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But the Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. right side. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 24.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here's Jose Abreu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score tonight. The Tribe took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Clevenger records his 14th winning decision of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.